Hi there, and welcome to this week's edition of Top End Track Talk. I'm Andrew O'Toole, and today we'll be having a look at an excellent card of racing here at Fanny Bay this coming Saturday, which will be the 17th of November. Considering it's Darwin's third meeting in only 12 days, the fields have held up extra well, with some 41 acceptors in the 5 races and some interesting contests at hand. Before we do that, however, a quick update on the progress of the much-awaited tie-up stalls here at Fanny Bay. The project is continuing to take shape, with the second concrete pour taking place earlier this week and another one due early next week, and the struts and purlins going up for the roof in recent days. Kevin Clark and his team from Clark Constructions are going all out to have the job completed on time by Christmas, and it will certainly be welcomed by all participants once it is ready to house the first horses come race day. Now on to the selections for Saturday's 5 races. In the first, the Hot 100 Handicap, my numbers are 3, 4, 2 and 1. Going here with number 3, Neuschwanstein from the stable of Cherie Lawler. Richie Oakford takes the mount here. 2 runs back from a spell to date have been excellent. 2 third placings behind He's Our Woody and the captain. The 1200 metres, probably a little on the short side for Neuschwanstein, probably wants 1300 or even a little bit further. But it was a good third last time out over the 1200 and should be very hard to beat again. Number 3 on top for me, ahead of number 4, Metallic Crown from the Gary Clark stable. Brendan Davis aboard. It was disappointing, I thought, the other day behind the captain. Was beaten a good way, but certainly the start before was excellent, a winning performance on that occasion, and I'm prepared to allow Metallic Crown another chance. In for third, number 2, Nakoko. He was 5th behind the captain in his first run since carnival time, and he'll improve. My 4th selection, number 1, Java. 3, 4, 2 and 1 in the first. The second, it's the Sprout Trobus Handicap. It's for the Class 2 gallopers. It's over the 1200 metres. My numbers here, 1, 2, 4 and 3. Going here with number 1, Restless. He's had just the 2 runs in Darwin for a 4th and a very good second the other day, although well beaten by Dark Whirlwind. He's from the stable of Phil Cole, and he's owned, of course, by the members of the Darwin Turf Club committee, so good luck to the team. They'll be wearing a new set of colours with the Darwin Racing logo emblazoned on them, so will be easy to spot in the run. The horse will be ridden by a newcomer to Darwin Racing in Sonia Wiseman. Sonia and her partner Braden Swaffer, formerly based in Cairns in northeast Queensland. Very successful, both of them up there. Sonia's ridden some 227 winners. She's a 26-year-old. She had her first day's riding in the Territory in Alice Springs, incidentally, on Melbourne Cup Day. Had a couple of second placings there. So we're looking forward to Sonia's first day of riding in the top end, and she'll also be back in Alice Springs on Sunday. She takes the mount on Restless. I think she'll be in the winner's circle for the first time here in Darwin. Number 1 on top for me, ahead of 2, Zimzala, having its 4th start in the top end. Better run the other day behind the stablemate Captain Apollo, Brendan Davis for Gary Clark. It can run well. And for third, number 4, My Snip, and my 4th selection, number 3, Isle of Light. 1, 2, 4 and 3 in the second. The third's the Ladbrokes Handicap. It's over the 1200 metres again for the 0 to 64 gallopers, and a field of 10 here to face the starter. Going here for numbers 4, 5, 6 and 2, and I think Gary Clark, who had a couple of winners last Saturday, can take out the trifecta in this. I'm going with number 4, Making the Grade, Kim Gladwin aboard, and a really good win last time out. That was Melbourne Cup Day. Of course, this one raced by Peter Tye of Winx fame, along with the team from Sky Channel, Greg Radley, Ronnie Duffy, Glenn Munsey, Bernie Cooper, Adrian Ellison and co. Was impressive the other day, and I think can go on with the job. Number 4 on top, Making the Grade in the Winx colours to beat the stablemates. Number 5, Captain Apollo, Brendan Davis, and number 6, Miazza is won his last 2. Wayne Davis takes them out there. My 4th selection, number 2, Was a Goner. 4, 5, 6 and 2 in race 3. In the 4th, it's the Puma Energy Handicap. It's over the 1100. It's for the 0 to 58 gallopers. Numbers here 5, 2, 7 and 1. Found this a pretty tricky affair to work out. But I've gone with number 5 here of Vavrinka from the stable of Gary Lafoe. Kim Gladwin takes the amount for Gary. Still looking for that first win for his good mate, Kim Gladwin. Hasn't ridden a winner for Gary Lafoe yet, but gets a chance on Saturday. A good chance, I think, with Vavrinka. a good second, 2 starts back to Isle of Light, then only 6th to Dark Whirlwind last time out, but I think there's improvement there. Number 5 on top for me, ahead of 2 Millennium. Carl Spry trains this one. Carl's overseas on holiday at the present time, but I think Millennium in the hands of Wayne Davis can run second. In for third, number 7, Flinders Beach. My fourth selection, number 1, Son of a Fling. 5, 2, 7 and 1. And the last on a really good card of racing here on Saturdays, the Elora Gardens Nursery Handicap. It's over the 1,600 metres for the 0 to 58 gallopers, a field of 11 to face the starter here. My numbers 5, 7, 6 and 1. Going here with number 5, Taciturn, to give Gary Clark his second winner for the day. It's had 3, 4 runs on the track now. Its last 2 have been good second placings behind Larricone and Rocherville. Brendan Davis aboard. Was only narrowly beaten the other day by Rocherville, a length and a half it was, but it was a pretty good effort, and I think gets a chance to break through for his first win on the track. Number 5 on top for me, ahead of 7, Abel Ken, since changing stables, now in the Leah Walling Denton barn. Abel Ken's gone a couple of very good races. For second, Paul Denton takes them out for his daughter. In for third, number 6, Larricone. Slightly disappointed me the other day when third to Look at Him Go, but that was 0 to 64, back to the 58. He'll be thereabouts. And my fourth selection, number 1, Murphy. 5, 7, 6 and 1 in the last. My best bet in Darwin this Saturday comes up in race 3, number 4, Making the Grade. I think he can make it 2 on end in the famous Winx colours. Race 3, number 4, Making the Grade. While my best roughie comes up in race 5, number 8, Our Great Northern. Race 5, number 8, Our Great Northern for Phil Cole. Been racing fairly consistently and not the worst in the last on the card. Well, that wraps up this edition of Top End Track Talk. No racing in the top end next week, but we'll be back in time for our next meeting here in a fortnight. That's the 1st of December, the first of 3 consecutive meetings in December before Christmas. In the meantime, good luck and good punting.